Hi, Cynthia.
Good morning. How are we doing this morning?
I'm doing just fine.
Hey, glad to hear it. Michigan Mama News, appreciate your time. And now we're talking about women's health. And so it's Women's Health Month. I guess tell us a little bit about that and what it represents.
Well, so I'm actually really excited that it's Women's Health Month because it's an opportunity to remind women that in addition to taking care of everybody else and their health, we should take the opportunity to take care of our own health. And it was established in the 90s because women were not as aware of what health risks were and what their health concerns should be. And it was an opportunity to empower women to really get engaged around their own health. And of course, here we are in 2019, making sure again that women are taking care of themselves as well as all of the people in their lives that they love.
What do most people do when they need health information, especially women?
So women tend to search online more and more, obviously, for health information as well as other information. But we still rely on friends and family, neighbors and friends, trusted people in our lives to give us information, and our healthcare professionals. But let's talk about the online part for a minute. There's a lot of information online. And it's important to get started with a credible source that you trust that allows you to kind of get started on your health journey. And we've established a website, gethealthystayhealthy.com, several years ago. That's powered by clinical experience and medical expertise, has information, but also tools to help you have more productive doctor's visits, keep track of your health issues, and other important information and tools.
So what health information do women need to know during their different stages of life?
So let me start with where I think every stage of life. First of all, a family history. Most women do not have a family health history. What are the diseases that have impacted the other people in your life and in your family? And that's important because many diseases run in families, or at least it's you have an increased risk if there's a family history. And those are things that you can look out for over the course of your life. The second thing is to have your own personal history pulled together. What's affected you in the past, but what affects you now? And your concerns, and be prepared to voice your concerns. You know, we, in a recent survey, we found that 54% of millennials avoid talking to a doctor when they're in pain. 54%. And half of the women surveyed had concerns regards mental health, but only 40% of them had sought help. So it becomes really important to get into your healthcare professional, to your doctor, nurse practitioner, whoever is providing you your primary care, and voice your concerns. And then make sure when you get there that you ask about tests that you should take, screenings that depend on your family history, on your own history, and what your risks are. So you want to know what tests you should be taking and what vaccines you might be due for. And then last but not least, create some goals for yourself for your health, and then work with your healthcare team in order to help you get to those goals. And they can be short term, like how do I want to be, doing it a month from now or a year from now, but they can also be long term, like what do I want my health to look like when I'm 60 or 70, or as in my case, when I get to be 90. To be sure that you know the steps and can take them to be on that right road.
Well, great. You mentioned trustworthy websites. Do you have any that you recommend for health-related questions?
So we recommend that you get started with gethealthystayhealthy.com. This is a site that we established some years ago. It has a lot of medical expertise and clinical experience that's represented there, as well as what we think are helpful tools. So information and tools we think would be helpful to you. And it was really an honor to help develop that as the Chief Patient Officer here at Pfizer. to be sure that our patients had as much information as they needed in order to get healthy and stay healthy.
Well, great. Well, we got the website and everything. Was there anything else that you wanted to mention we didn't cover in this interview?
I think that, it's really important. I want to underscore the importance of women to empower themselves. You know, we are already empowered and turbocharged in so many ways, to really pay attention to our own health and take care of ourselves so that we can continue doing the amazing job that we do taking care of others.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your information today.
Thank you.